Welcome to the Female Mascot Maker video tutorial on how you can use the Female Mascot Maker templates on your Adobe Photoshop program. So here I am right now in the products. You'll see that there are quite some folders over here labeled conveniently for you, ranging from accessories, body parts, faces to hairstyles and even outfits as well. For your convenience, there's also a PSD file that you can open in Adobe Photoshop, but in most cases, you probably wouldn't even need that. So I'm recording this for the convenience of users who want to use Female Mascot Maker on Adobe Photoshop. So regardless of any versions that you're using right now, be it CS4, 5, 6, pretty much remains the same. So let's just begin right away. When you open your Adobe Photoshop program, you'll need to start off with File, click New. Alright, just come up with any canvas you want. So I'm just going to use default, but personally, I would like to use resolution at least 96 so that the quality be a little bit better. Okay, totally up to you. So I'm just going to click OK, and you see a blank canvas like this. So let's begin. When you go back to your Female Mascot Maker folder, you see that there's quite some folders that you can pick right away. Normally, I would start with the body parts, and conveniently this is labeled 25, 50 to 100%. Basically this indicates the size of the layer that you want to select. Now generally speaking, the higher resolution is normally reserved for things that you want to print out, like be on t-shirts, product covers, buntings and so on. So normally you would opt for the 100% um, size. But for web purposes like creating image for digital covers or website, 25% or 50% would normally be good enough. So I would go for 25% for example purposes. So you can see that conveniently all of the files have been named uh, obviously for you as well. Normally I would like to start off with the torso. So I'm just going to pick one randomly. I'll just go for white torso and move it to your program here on Adobe Photoshop. So select the move tool and drag it to your canvas, and there you already have something going on here. Okay, next up, go back to your folder here and you want to choose the pose. Okay, let's have, for example, if you like to have her folding her arms, then you choose white arms folded. Okay, move it in and you can see that this is something that you can use as well. Okay, of course, make sure that when you drag it directly onto the layer, it has to be in 100% ratio. Okay, move it in and drag it in. All right, see how easy that was? It's just really drag and drop. And if you want to be more accurate, you can use your keyboard using the up and down, left and right arrows to just position it properly. Okay, I'm using my keyboard right now, just moving up and down. All right, there we go. So next, of course, need to have the legs as well. So, all right. Now, if you drag the layer directly onto the canvas that you're working on, you notice that the size has been reduced a little bit somewhat. So at the top, you see that there's this thing called width and height. Make sure that it's 100%. All right. Okay. All right. Drag it in and off we go. All right. So we have like something like a mannequin right now. If you want to select multiple layers, I would recommend that you just select this and then hold on to the shift button on your keyboard. Select layer 2, layer 3, and then you can move the entire layers. Okay, this is how you do it with Photoshop. Okay, you can use the magnifying tool on your left to zoom out and see how the thing looks like overall. Okay, that's how easy it is. All right, again you can use the mouse to the keyboard to move the layers to a certain precision. Next up, let's give her a face. Okay, the facial expression, you want to be amused, angry, annoyed, neutral, whatsoever. Okay, I think I've used happy before, so I'm just gonna go with wink. All right, eye winking. Okay, looks good. So I drag the whole layer in and boom, drag it over, position it nicely with your the keys on your keyboard. All right, You're onto something. Now let's give her a hairstyle. Next up, I'm just gonna choose, okay, a red bob haircut. Move the layer in and there you go. Drag it over and again use your keyboard to move it with precision. Alright, looks about right. And there, we've got something. Oh, she's naked though, so you need to give her some clothes. So you go to outfit, choose any outfit you want. So you can see that there's the evening dress and a lot more as well. The most important thing is that you notice that with every outfit that they'll come with they're fixed in a certain pose. So let's give her one as well. Okay, let's choose a secretary top outfit. So I choose this one. Drag it in and you drag the layer in. Alright. Alright. Makes it blends in just nice. Alright. Now the thing about the secretary outfit in particular is that it also comes ready with the blazer. So you need to choose the blazer as well. It's very, very important. Alright. So we're onto something. Alright. Choose secretary blazer. Move it in and alright. See, we're onto something. Of course, don't forget the skirt. You move that in as well. Okay. Now the thing about arranging layers is that if you notice that one layer doesn't seem right, like if you notice the skirt is in front of the blazer, which doesn't look correct. So what you want to do is that you want to select the blazer layer and move it to the front. And how you do it is you go to layer, select arrange, and click uh, bring forward or bring to front. So okay, bring front. Now this looks about right. Okay, let's not forget to add a couple more things. All right, we'll give her the heels. This is part of the accessories. Okay, move it in and just drag it in, and all right, we're done. So see, we've already created our first mascot, and that took only a couple of minutes to do it, even with me explaining it to you as well. See how easy that was. Now to complete it fully, I suggest that you crop it. All right, select the crop tool, crop the picture. And nowadays, people use transparent backgrounds to put on their websites whatsoever. So I suggest you select, right click and select background, and then press delete. And you can save this mascot as it is. Okay, you can choose save it as it is, or you can even right click it, choose image size, reduce, manipulate the size anyhow you want. It's totally up to you. But let's just say you want to save it as it is. Go to save for web and devices, and be sure to select the PNG24 preset settings. Save it, and let's just give it a name. Let's just call it female. Okay, female. All right, and let's preview our finished work. Ta-da! We've already got it done. That's how easy it is, and I'm sure you can do it as well. So all the best, and speak soon.